Thor: The Dark World was the sequel to 2011's original. It made $645 million worldwide, but was it any good? Today I'm sharing my thoughts in my Thor: The Dark World review. Let's start off with the plot. Thor: The Dark World takes place approximately 2 years after the events of the Avengers. Loki's locked up, and Thor and his fellow Asgardians have brought peace to the 9 realms. The alignment of the planets, or the convergence, approaches, which creates random portals between the different realms. The Dark Elf Malekith and his army are reawakened after a mystic substance known as the Ether is accidentally released by Jane Foster, who found it by going through one of the convergence portals. Malekith then attacks Asgard and plans to delete the universe. Thor must team up with Loki to stop him, and the rest of the movie is their journey and battle with the Dark Elves, which, spoiler alert, ends with Malekith being killed and Loki supposedly being murdered, but then coming back to life at the end disguised as Odin, whom he presumably killed. And the end. So now let's get to the pros and cons of the movie. I thought the movie was really good. It was a lot better than the first one, and I have high hopes for a third installment. The film had a lot of solid action, really good special effects, and the usual Marvel-style humor. The acting was also really great, especially from Tom Hiddleston's Loki, which was the best performance in the film, and I think should have at least gotten an Oscar nod for Best Supporting Actor. However, the movie wasn't exactly perfect. Like any movie, it had a lot of convenient plot points and a few big plot holes. The story itself is also pretty cliché, the planets aligning and all that stuff. But my biggest complaint is that the villain isn't at all memorable. Some might argue that Loki is one of the main villains, but Malekith is the bad guy of this film. This is the problem with most Marvel movies. You don't really remember the villain after the movie. They just develop him as an evil guy who wants to destroy the world. That's it. But in the end, the pros clearly outweigh the cons. Despite some minor complaints and the bad guy kind of being meh, Thor: The Dark World is a really good movie. Overall, I would give this movie 7 out of 10. Thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe.